Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more Etrian Odyssey Nexus. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, we barely finished off the primitive jungle, but we're not about to worry about that. We're going to go to the Expedition HQ. Luna Soul Guild, I've heard news about your victory over the Wyvern. Leo praised your skills as well. Now then, please proceed with your report. Actually, to grease the wheels just a little bit, maybe I did go into Explorer's Guild for a reason. How about rearrange? We're gonna take Io out for Nash, and let's I guess we'll keep our backline the same. Though part of me does want to bring Baron back in. I don't want to drop Astro, Reese, or Dolce. Or maybe we could drop Dolce. Even though she was MVP. Yeah, let's roll with this team. Okay. Oh yeah, and Baron's still a little messed up. But this is the team that we're going to tackle the next labyrinth with. Alright. And she... yeah, let's go ahead and report. Whew. Pretty wild, but... it all worked out. That's the most surprising part to me. Like, nobody died. I thought people were getting killed, which is why the Wyvern stopped turning around to them at some point, but no. It is a mystery. But you're the one who entrusted me with your soldiers. And we had the first-rate support of Luna Soul Guild. However, you deserve credit as well. This was a victory for all of those involved. You shouldn't let it go to your head, but there's no need for excessive modesty either. Be proud of the work you've done. 1500 N. Yeah. Definitely could use some, wow. That sort of brings everybody up to the same sort of speed, but... another labyrinth has been conquered, but we were still very far from our goal. There is much left to explore on the Isle of Solitude, and we've yet to glimpse any Lemurian treasures. Finding some would certainly help boost morale. That reminds me, Luna Soul Guild. You first came to HQ under unique circumstances. I believe we have yet to explain what these treasures are, am I correct? You want us to know? There's no need for modesty. Now is a good time to tell you. There are many Lemurian treasures, ships that freely soar the skies, teleportation devices, and even an elixir of eternal life. However, of those treasures, the one most sought after is that which brings everlasting prosperity to whatever nation possesses it. Maginia's main objective is to obtain that treasure. For that, we must reach Yggdrasil. Are there any questions thus far? What treasure brings eternal prosperity? The specific shape or form of the treasure is unknown, but according to Lemuria's records, the country used all of its resources creating it. Unfortunately, no major details were found in Lemuria's records. Both its form and function remain a mystery. Still, the records state the treasure lies at the foot of Yggdrasil. All we can do is trust the information we have. Also, we've received word there are others besides us who have begun searching for it. So, someone who's not affiliated with Maginia? Hearing that raises a new question. Others? Are you familiar with the people known as the Seafarers? Oh, so I guess now we're going to get into the Armoroad part. They are descendants of the Vikings and have lived at sea since ancient times. They once made a living from pillaging, but nowadays they're more like scavengers, seeking sunken or buried treasure at every turn. In recent years, a young leader of theirs, appropriately named the Seafarer Princess, has been scouring the world's many ruins. Rumor has it this princess has actively led her people both far and wide and made countless discoveries at said ruins. She's also said to have possessed a superhuman memory since birth and be fluent in many languages. They say no target escapes her. Recent reports tell us this seafarer princess and her men are headed to Lemuria as we speak. We may eventually encounter them. Under absolutely no circumstances can we allow them to take the treasure. Okay, where did you find these records? Maginia's Royal Library. It's where we keep and maintain various documents from ancient times. It sounds grandiose, but it's really just a storage room. Throughout our history, we've gradually lost those who can read ancient texts. Most of the documents have become dead weight. However, quite recently we were visited by a scholar who possessed the ability to do so. Thanks to them, we were able to decipher the documents and reconfirm the treasure's existence. Lemuria's treasures were thought to be nothing more than fairy tales until then. But with what we've learned, we are now certain they exist. I don't have any inkling as to where this scholar could hail from, but we'll find out. When my father was still alive, he told me it was Maginia's duty to obtain these treasures. Thus, we began this search. This entire expedition is by order of my father, the king, and it is one I have humbly accepted. Eventually, my father passed, and with his last words, he pleaded we find the treasure. As his daughter, I cannot and will not fail him. Do you now understand our goal? Well then, I ask that you continue in your search for the treasure. I am quite confident your efforts will lead us straight to it. Your Highness, word from the base camp. What is it? They've discovered a new labyrinth. Miss Wigloff has discovered a new labyrinth in the Isle of Solitude's northern region. Many adventurers from the base camp are already well on their way there. So since it's still on the Isle of Solitude, does that mean we're going to be seeing Dungeon 3 from Etria? Seems a bit overrepresentative, but whatever. Understood. I take it you heard that as well, Luna Soul Guild. Once you've had some time to rest and recover from your mission, I ask that you join us on this next outing. Until then, you are dismissed. Sure. Oh, let's register. Oh, already got that. You've registered 50 items. As praise for your efforts, I present you with this. 500 yen. Alright. Alright, so with that, we're going to save really quickly, and then we're going to head out to this next labyrinth. Level 20. Alright. Oh. We could heal, but Baron's a big cat. Baron's gonna be good. Looks like it's another grass-themed one. Waterfall Wood can now be visited. Sure. By the clear, cruel stream. This is a really nice background theme. You set foot in the newly discovered forest filled with foliage and trickling streams. A colorful collage of flowers dazzles you. This place feels almost like a nature trail rather than a labyrinth. However, no matter how beautiful it may be, it's still a dangerous place. You acknowledge that you must advance with caution. So is this Etrian Odyssey 3's first labyrinth? Or is this, I highly doubt something like this would be Etrian Odyssey 3's third labyrinth. Or, I guess you did do seafaring to get... Okay, so this must be Etrian Odyssey 3's third labyrinth then. Deadly Durian. I've heard that these things, they're tasty, but they're stinky. We don't have any backline to pierce, so... And let's see what he's got. Oh yeah, just the links. Just the Landsknecht. Probably gonna be Blazing Link. She can splash shot. Yeah, He's good. And what about a nice fire star? Thorn. Oh. Okay, well, it just blinds. Though Nash is probably going to need better armor if he's going to be hanging out on the front line. There we go. Wow, that did almost nothing. And we don't have any more in-battle passive healing, so going to have to work around with that. Sure. Let's go for a second splash shot, and he can just heal Nash. Okay, cool. As long as it doesn't get any of our frontliners, we should still be good. Wow! That was kind of bad, but okay. Well, we still got the patch up from Reese, so it could be worse. Deadly Durian, Green Thorn. I don't think we even sold... Okay, nope. I completely neglected to sell the stuff that we got to Napier. And I did not... Yep, we do not have a Ariadne thread. Oh well, we'll figure it out. So this must, interestingly enough, be it. Oh, wow. Okay, that frog thing, forest frog, it probably wasn't a forest frog, but this is definitely another enemy I remember from Etrian Odyssey 4. Long thrust. What are you weak to? Fire. Okay, makes sense. Astra, we'll try for a leg snipe if it doesn't run away. And then Baron can... Let's Firestar. Cool. Luckily, we didn't need Reese for that. We definitely need more ranks in that. Whoa. I mean, we got the Deadly Durian, yeah, but... I'm guessing Electric Link for that? Yeah, and then Leg Snipe to prevent it from jumping on top of us again. Baron is just gonna physically attack. I think that was an okay-ish amount of damage? Yeah, Nash is not putting in too much work as of just yet. But those follow-up links are pretty nice. They're proccing pretty often. One more long thrust, and then everybody else basic attacking should be good. Come on. There we go. Nash could use the experience. Gumthroat. Alright. Well, I say that, but Forest Frog, Gumthroat. It's really Salem and Astra who are going to benefit the most from that. Is it going to be... Whoa, what are these flying fanged fish? Okay, so these things are definitely weak to Elect, or Volt rather. So let's go for another Electric Link. How about a Splash Shot? We just want to kill as soon as possible on this. And a Volt Star. We can basically afford to have Baron attack exactly once and then back up permanently for the rest of the fight. We could use more ranks in those, probably. Got both of those jokers. I think in this, let's Harsh Buzz for a line heal. Oh, crap. Gotta revive him. Really missing that passive restoration. A nice little revive. Okay, cool. That is not what we needed to happen. Oh well. Nash is just gonna have to lag behind for a little bit longer then. Fanged Fish and Sharp Tooth. Dang, it is impossible to predict who's gonna move when, and that's really the biggest issue. And that's literally what came back to bite us and made that so touch and the Wyvern battle so touch and go. Is this? Yep. Impassable from this side. Okay. Let's see if we can find that back here. Cool. Alright. First little bit of progress. Oh, okay. Well, still can't get to there, but we'll be backing out and getting an Ariadne thread really quickly and before coming back. If you get a second, would you mind stopping by the firm? I'll be waiting. Okay. Yeah, we can sell her stuff. Just who I wanted to see. I have an issue I'd like you to handle for me. Oh, is it gonna be the fact that Shilika is also a merchant? Now, I would normally forward this type of thing to the tavern. But since you're such good customers, I'd like to entrust this directly to you. So, how about it? Sure, let's accept. Well, that's good. Although, it was rather foolish of you to agree without asking for any of the details of my request. You haven't been duped into buying any invincibility charms or treasure-seeking crystal balls, have you? I'm getting all worked up. Listen well, I'm only going to say this once. I want you to assist in training a client, a certain prospective adventurer, Shilika. I've mentioned before that I used to keep shop in an ocean city far away, haven't I? Well, an acquaintance of mine from there joined me when I relocated to Meginia. She seems talented enough for the adventuring business, but sometimes I'm not so sure. I'm glad she wants to contribute, but to be honest, the other adventurers who have joined her party have all considered her a lost cause. I couldn't just turn a blind eye, so I contemplated on it until, finally, I remembered your guild. My request to you is simple. Accompany her into the labyrinths and battle monsters. She should be able to pick up a thing or two from such skilled adventurers as yourselves. I wouldn't ask you to do this for free. I promise there will be a reward. So, are you going to do it? I mean, let's accept again. Very well then. I'm counting on you. The client's name is Charis. She said she'll be waiting at the newly discovered labyrinth, the Waterfall Wood. Meet up with her at the entrance once you are ready. I will leave it to you then. Best of luck. First things first, let's go ahead and sell all this stuff. Wyvern's Wing, Blind Gas, okay. Well, we don't have anybody who can use the Wyvern's Wing. And we need a Mountain Claw. Okay, he'll have to work with that for the time being, but better armor. If we can even get him anything. Holy crap. And we don't want yarn gloves. Can't. Okay. We pretty much need more everything. Oh, also can't forget these bad boys. And we'll probably... Yeah, we should also put away all of our stuff. Yeah, we don't need everything just yet. Oh. Could definitely hang on to those. Okay. And we are ready to rest and head right back in. A flat 100 to rest now. Interesting. Well, we are all roughly level 20, so... Really roughly level 20. Okay, so she came from Armoroad, then yes, this is definitely the third labyrinth from Armoroad then, the third game. It looks pretty peaceful for a third labyrinth. When you take your first steps into the labyrinth, a voice suddenly calls out to you. You turn in the direction of the cheery voice and see a girl clad in shiny steel armor. Okay, her name is Charis. She proudly introduces herself, then bows to you. Yeah, sorry about that. I overshot a bit. Charis looks at you with a sparkle in her eye. You should probably bring her along to fight monsters, then offer her tips for improvement. Charis is going to join your active party. Finally! Because of this, she will occupy a slot in your battle formation as an NPC. Charis hoists her weapon, then begins following you. Charis joined the party. Okay, cool. And we picked the perfect time to do this by swapping Io out. Gari +2. Plate mail, rainbow bracers. She's level 18, so that's roughly... Okay, well, we were roughly at the right level for us to beat Wyvern then. It's quite the level jump they expected from us, but... whatever. Well, when I say level jump, I'm talking about... They expected us to be level 5 for Blossom Beast, but level 18 for Wyvern? That means, like, somewhere in the middle... I don't know. I don't know what level they expected you to be at in order to take on both Cernunnos and the Berserker King, but... Alright, so let's... I'll do it! I won't lose! Charis seems eager, but you're more concerned than excited. She's a protector, yet she's left her shield on her back. Okay, so does that mean she can't use as many skills as she'd normally be able to? Wait, how are they... Okay, so... Frontline's good against fire, but bad to Volt, so... Electric Link. But why? Okay. She's got a sword equipped, but she can do literally nothing for some reason? Okay. They said her shield was on her back. What? Why do I feel like that was a lot more damage than normal? This fanged fish can take a lot of punishment, dude. Holy crap. Alright, well, as long as she is just AFK defending... it's healing us, so I guess I can't complain too much. But it looks like that only heals her line, so... And just like before, Baron is going to shoot off one attack. And then we're going to go back to conservation strats. I feel like that procs a whole lot. I wonder... Maybe we can try gaming the system? Nope, she's gonna defend if we don't do anything. Is having a shield really that important? Why can't she attack? There's a lot about Charis that just doesn't make sense to me right now. Yes, indeed, level up Des. You instruct Charis to ready her shield. Oh! That totally slipped my mind! Now I've got it! Charis cheerfully equips her shield. So, does she now not have her sword equipped for whatever reason? Plate mail. Okay. So this is the door for this area then. Looks cool. As you make your way through the vibrant forest, a group of soldiers appears before you. When the soldiers notice you, they approach you with a wave.
Konnichiwa.
Greetings, adventurers. We're currently conducting an investigation of the area ahead. There seems to be a dangerous monster roaming about, so we ask that you don't proceed any further until we're finished. The soldier bows to you. This is likely to take some time. You decide to leave and resume your exploration. Wait, I think I jumped ahead one. No. Primitive jungle. Yeah. Well, the seafaring thing kind of got me in the mindset that this would have been the first labyrinth. I think I completely skipped over the Lagaard. So this might be the labyrinth from Lagaard instead of Armoroad. Yeah, because the primitive jungle was an Etrian thing. Or it was an Etria thing. This place is really twisty and turny, but I guess that's the whole point. This time I've got it! Charis lifts her shield, but she's hiding behind it with her eyes tightly squeezed shut. Wait, so does this mean she still can't do anything? How about an electric link? And she's still only capable of defending. Alright. Then how's about... I really wish she had some sort of pierce, but... Nope. Okay, let's leg snipe this first thing then. And then Baron. Yeah, why not? Oh, man. I guess we're kind of lucky that it was Reese, but... Oh, hey, take a look at that. I'm now realizing that the links, they proc on magical attacks, too. Very interesting. Very interesting. Still with only being able to defend. Kind of a rip, but gotta keep Nash alive. Okay, cool. As long as it's not Nash, because he still needs some help surviving. Finally. That thing took forever to kill. And this, yeah. This thing's on death's door. And now it's gone through death's door. A little bit more XP for everybody. Level 19 for Baron. Nice. You advise Charis to keep her eyes open during battle. Sorry. I was just caught off guard and it was a reflex. Charis insists that she'll get it right next time. You take her along with you to search for another enemy to fight. Let's go ahead and custom. Spear Assist is actually really friggin' strong. Not gonna do that. Dang, all of that stuff. I'm still kind of... Falcon Slash. I'm still kind of really averse to bumping up our TP costs just yet. How about one more rank for all of these? And then physical defense up so we can have some survivability. Charis. Well, we don't actually have a protector, but I guess now is better than never to familiarize ourselves with their skill tree. Shield Protect. For 3 turns, the damage reduction of guard skills is boosted. Painless. Voids all damage to party for this turn. Well, that's godlike. Front Guard. Reduces physical damage to the front line for this turn. Rear Guard. Lowers all physical damage to the back line for this turn. Are we ever going to get anything as good as the Fortress? Why aren't they trying to give us a party shield, dude? That skill was so broken. In place of an ally. Shield Smite. Healing Wall. In fact, it seems like the Protector has cribbed a lot of skills from the Fortress, unless the Fortress took those from the Protector to begin with, but until the Protectors can learn like Party Shield, there's never gonna be a defending class that just tops Fortresses. Apparently Atlas just doesn't want to give us unlimited defensive power, and I don't know why. You come across a dead end in the forest where you notice some peculiar fruit. Wow, they look like big spiky eggs. You spot some yellowish fruits with large scraggly spikes jutting out all over their skin to make them almost look like weapons. You consider whether or not to try one. Let's try it out. Oh, okay, that's not a good sign. You move closer to the fruit to harvest one, but as you do, they suddenly spring into action. Right, Deadly Dorian. What? What the hell? It turns out they were monsters pretending to be fruit and are hostile to anything around them. They're clearly coming for you. You'll have to fight them here or become their prey. Yeah. So with these guys, do I fight them up in the front or in the rear? So how exactly does picking your class work? Because she seems to be really clueless, even more so than me. Charis is too busy staring at the enemy to act. Maybe defending is better? She winds up just hiding behind her shield. Alright. Well, how about... because we want to kill these things quickly. An electric link. She's still just defending. How about a splash shot? And... sure. Go ahead and have him Firestar these things to death. Crap. The blinds! The blinds! Man. Wow. I guess... yeah, okay. We are as horribly inaccurate as I thought we'd be. Well, this is, pretty bad. Well, let's keep flame rushing, I guess. There's... I don't know why I went for Electric Link instead of Blazing Link right there. Maybe we can try Pop Flaring to offset that. Probably not going to be too good of a strategy there. Literally everybody but Charis is blinded, so they're not doing anything. Nope. Nope. Wow. This is, kind of pathetic. And we will go for another splash shot. Would have been really nice if she didn't act last that turn, but... again with this. We really did not... we couldn't just survive the 4 rounds of it. Okay. What does his thing do? I'll attack, hit rate, and act speed. Sure. Probably... oh man, getting caught out by these things was terrible. Double action. Into a splash shot, because we have to start getting some kills here. Nice, finally. As long as they don't keep thorning us to death, dude. There she is. Oh, man. Totally wasted. Because nobody can hit anybody. Blind is a really strong ailment. Only when I'm not, like... well, I would be bothering to try to undo it, but... they've just got a whole party of people just throwing blind attempt after blind attempt. And a completely wasted splash shot because she's just the one person. Aw. Nash didn't proc again? Okay. Blazing Link. She can splash shot one last time. And Baron is not going to use any more TP. Oh, thank God. They said it was Spiky Fruit too. We had all the pieces to put the clue together, but... oh well. We should only have a few more strikes left on this. What? Why is this Deadly Darian trying so hard to live, dude? Thank you. Crap. We could have gotten a free preemptive strike, I'm sure, if I hadn't screwed it up, but whatever. After defeating the imposters, you take note of the existence of monsters that can pose as fruit, then return to your exploration. Alright, monsters. Don't eat. Monster Masquerade. You stumbled upon and defeated some monsters that were camouflaged as spiky fruit. And now it's gonna be level 16 for Nash. Thank you for all your help, Luna Soul Guild. Everyone fights so well. It was impressive watching you in action. I'm really nothing compared to all of you. I mean, this is some seriously basic stuff, though. Oh well. Maybe I'm not cut out to be an adventurer after all. Charis seems to be forcing a smile. Charis immediately perks up after your reply. What? Really? Maybe I'll stick with it a little longer then. Charis looks off to the horizon and mutters something to herself with a smile. After all, there's a reason I have to become stronger. Maybe then they'll finally notice me. Is she talking about her old guild, or is she talking about Napier? That's enough for today. I've done a fair bit of fighting, and I'm sure you're probably tired too. I have something to take care of tomorrow, but once it's done, I'll be waiting around the forest entrance. Please, come help me again. So, until tomorrow we have to explore without her. Charis waves to you, then takes her leave. You can return to town as well, or you can continue exploring the forest. I mean, we've got no reason to back out just yet. We've barely explored the place. Let's see... Will they let us through now?
Konnichiwa.
Oh. Okay. They still won't let us actually go through. Which actually sort of leaves me at a loss as to how to proceed. Alright, took care of those guys. But yeah, I did not take that fight as seriously as I should have, and Etrian Odyssey let me know that this is not to be taken super extra lightly. Is there any other... Yes, there is. Okay, well, there's something here, but we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here yesterday. Oh, that implies something completely different. Items, inventory. And that was, again, I was trying to run that whole fight, but it took a few times. You return from the monster-infested dungeon to find a lone adventurer standing before you. Okay. He speaks to you in an almost accusatory tone, and though short in stature, he has a powerful, piercing gaze. So this is who Charis was talking about, being recognized by. It seems you have no choice but to answer. Not necessarily. The man appears to be irritated by your answer. What a waste of time. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? He begins to walk away in disgust, but suddenly stops. A word of caution to you. Use your head. Think about the consequences of your actions. With those words, the man leaves. What did he mean by that? Questions flood your mind as you continue through town. Alright, first things first, we'll sell all the new stuff we got. Strap shoes and green crown ring. Okay. Definitely gotta heal up just a little tiny bit. But we are actually going to rest. Save. We did a tiny bit of exploring and a tiny bit of helping out Charis. I think I'm comfortable calling it a part here, so definitely, guys, join me next time for more Etrian Odyssey Nexus. Bye for now, guys.
Confessing while alone, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question